Courtiers joked Meghan Markle would start a beauty line when she left the royal family and resented having to serve an actress on a cable show, bombshell book claims. Royal courtiers joked that Meghan Markle would start a beauty line when she left the royal family, a new bombshell books will claim. The book, Finding Freedom, is also expected to claim that they resented having to serve an actress on a cable show, and that Harry and Meghan tried to air their frustrations in the courtiers, but their complaints fell on deaf ears. Extracts of the hotly anticipated book are being published this weekend by The Times and The Sunday Times, and will lift the lid on the Sussexes' exit from the firm. The Times has reported that one aide made a joke about Meghan launching a line of beauty products once she left the royal family. More accurately, the Sussexes had hoped to earn a living off commercial deals with a social impact, speaking engagements and production deals. Harry and Meghan would have reached a more beneficial agreement to allow them to live the life they wanted if they had handled things in a private, dignified way, a senior Buckingham Palace aide explained to The Times. Another courtier said, they oversimplified what they were asking for. They thought they'd give Charles a rider, negotiate over email, rock up to London, give 3 months notice and fly back to Canada. Senior courtiers in other households, the so-called men in grey suits, did what they could to rein in the popularity of Harry and Meghan, even as they were propelling the monarchy to new heights around the world, the book claims. The couple tried for months to bring their grievances to other senior royals, to no avail, but there was only a handful of people working at the palace that they could trust. The authors say the Sussexes felt their complaints were not taken seriously and believed other royal households were leaking stories about them to the press. There were just a handful of people working at the palace they could trust, the authors write. A friend of the couples referred to the old guard as vipers. Meanwhile, a frustrated palace staffer described the Sussexes team as the squeaky third wheel of the palace. The Telegraph has reported that staff appeared to turn their noses up at the idea of serving an actress on a cable show when they had signed up to serve Queen and Country. The fact that Meghan had reportedly made Kate cry during a bridesmaid's dress fitting for Princess Charlotte did not help to endear her towards Cambridge loyalists either. The book's authors, Eoin Scobie and Carolyn Durand, said, although Meghan tried to make eye contact with Kate, the Duchess barely acknowledged her. Mr. Scobie told The Times, to purposefully snub your sister-in-law. I don't think it left a great taste in the couple's mouths. The authors describe a culture of increasing tension between the Sussexes and other members of the royal family. Harry and Meghan liked being in control of their narrative in the early days of their marriage, the authors say. But being told to operate under Buckingham Palace's umbrella after splitting their household from the Cambridges was a big disappointment to them. As their popularity had grown, so did Harry and Meghan's difficulty in understanding why so few inside the palace were looking out for their interests. They were a major draw for the royal family, the authors write. The book says the Sussexes even considered breaking protocol by springing a surprise visit on the Queen when they believed they were being blocked from seeing the monarch. A spokesman for Harry and Meghan said the couple did not contribute to the book, but he did not deny the content of the Times' extracts. The spokesman told the PA news agency, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not interviewed and did not contribute to Finding Freedom. This book is based on the author's own experiences as members of the royal press corps and their own independent reporting. The revelations come after the Sussexes launched legal action in Los Angeles after drones were allegedly used to take pictures of their 14-month-old son Archie. A complaint filed at the Los Angeles County Superior Court on Thursday claims an unnamed individual photographed Archie at their home during lockdown. The lawsuit alleges the couple have been hounded across North America by paparazzi and targeted with incessant intrusions into their private life. Harry and Meghan, who departed the royal family in March, saying they wanted a more private life, seek no special treatment whatsoever and only want the right to privacy, the lawsuit says. The couple say they have done everything in their power to stay out of the limelight except in relation to their work, which they accept as newsworthy. Next news, Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton photos with kids were not as they seemed. Photos of Meghan Markle and Kate Middleton with their children as they cheered on Harry and William at a polo match were hiding signs of tension, a new book claims. The snaps taken at Billingbear Polo Club in Berkshire in July 2019 captured doting new mum Meghan cradling Archie in her arms in his first public outing after his private christening days earlier. Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge, was seen nearby playing with Princess Charlotte, Prince George, and Prince Louis. The two duchesses appeared to be in a group, but Meghan looked largely on her own as she planted kisses on little Archie's head. Kate was seen chatting to other women before later being on her own with the children. Now it has been claimed Kate and Meghan barely exchanged a word at the event. It has emerged the woman had struggled to move past distant politeness, claims biography Finding Freedom, being serialized by The Times this weekend. Authors Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand claim the Duchess has had a cordial but distant rapport during Meghan's 2 years as a senior royal. They wrote, the two Duchesses' relationship had struggled to move past the distant politeness of when they first met. Their cordial but distant rapport was apparent when the pair appeared alongside each other at the King Power Royal Charity Polo Day the previous summer. While the doting mothers were photographed next to each other with their children, the two appeared to barely exchange a word. The state of affairs between the two women was just an offshoot of the real issue at hand, the conflict between Harry and the institution. It had been Harry and William's first joint event of the year and came weeks after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex confirmed they were leaving their Fab Four's Royal Foundation and setting up their own charity. William and Harry played against each other in a game honoring the late Leicester City owner Khun Vijay Srivaddhanath Prabha, with William's team winning. At the time, body language expert Judy James had commented, "What we're looking at appears to be two mothers wrapped up and lost in their own worlds. This could be a deliberate effort to avoid one another." The expert did, though, stress this is maybe because Meghan might have been anxious not to disturb their sleeping son. "We don't see any shots of Kate getting up to coo over the baby, which you'd expect," Judy continued. "Kate stays down, Meghan stays up and neither seems willing to meet in the middle. Instead, Meghan seems to stand alone and wary with a high protective grasp on her little boy, as if to say it's me and Archie against the world." The tension between Meghan and Kate is said to have come to a head during the Duchess of Sussex's final public engagement as a royal. Kate has been accused of purposefully snubbing Meghan and avoiding eye contact despite being sat inches from each other at a service in London. Author Mr. Scobie told The Times, although Meghan tried to make eye contact with Kate, the Duchess barely acknowledged her. "To purposefully snub your sister-in-law, I don't think it left a great taste in the couple's mouths." Meanwhile, the explosive new book is laying bare the fractured relationship between the couple and the monarchy. Finding Freedom is to thrust the royal family into the spotlight once more and heap fresh embarrassment behind the fiercely private palace walls. It will shed light on William's 5 words to Harry that made him go ballistic, how Meghan and Harry planned Archie's christening on a day the Queen couldn't attend, and the moment the Queen knew something was very wrong. A spokesman for the Sussexes told The Times, "The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were not interviewed and did not contribute to Finding Freedom." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's new biography is expected to strain their relationship with the royal family. Royal fans around the world were shocked earlier this year when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced their royal exit. Many of the details about the decision have remained a mystery, but the upcoming royal book, Finding Freedom, Harry, Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family, will reportedly shed light on Harry and Meghan's side of the story. According to the Daily Mail, several royal insiders have expressed fears that the book will put even more strain on the Sussexes' relationship with the rest of the royal family. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal exit has been the source of near constant drama and speculations for months now. The upcoming royal book, Finding Freedom, Harry, Meghan and the Making of a Modern Royal Family, from royal correspondents Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand, is supposed to shed some light on the more mysterious aspects of the Sussexes' decision, and to share Harry and Meghan's side of the story with the world. Some royal insiders think the book will further strain Harry and Meghan's relationship with the rest of the royal family, though, according to a new report from the Daily Mail. "It's going to be the gospel according to Meghan and Harry, so to speak," one royal source told the Mail. "Everything that has happened in terms of Megxit will be seen through the prism of their take on events. What it's unlikely to reveal, however, is how it subsequently emerged that Harry and Meghan had been quietly plotting their exit from the royal family for at least 9 months before they finally announced their decision to quit in January this year." The source went on to claim that Harry and Meghan's royal exit caused a lot of pain in the royal family, and that Harry felt stuck in the middle and at a loss for how to resolve the issues that led to the split. Meghan was extremely vocal about how unhappy she was, and Harry, who had always hated the media and the so-called men in grey suits at the palace, eventually saw this as a way out too, the source said. According to the Daily Mail, Buckingham Palace fear the book will destroy any hope of Harry and Meghan repairing their relationships with the rest of the royal family. "All we can do is hope that these royal insiders' instincts are wrong and that nothing but good comes from the book and for everyone in the royal family going forward."